President Trump's $300 million, 90,000 square foot White House ballroom construction continues this morning. The president has been promising taxpayers are not on the hook for it, instead touting a big billionaire donor behind the project. And there's talk over whether the president will name the new event space after himself, the Trump Ballroom. Joining me now is NewsNation media contributor Steve Krakauer. Steve, great to see you. Welcome back.
You too. Thanks for having me.
Some are excited about a new and modern improvement to the White House. Others are criticizing what appears to be the complete demolition of the historic East Wing. The thing here is renovations have been done at the White House by many presidents before. But why do you think this project is getting so much attention?
I wish I could get in the minds of the people that care so deeply about this project. It's like, the West Wing was a very popular TV show. I actually enjoyed the West Wing. People know the West Wing. The East Wing, not as well known. They didn't make a TV show about the East Wing because not a whole lot was going on over there. But now all of a sudden it is extremely, extremely important. And I just have to say, I think the cherry on the top here, as you mentioned, is just the prospect that Donald Trump may call it the Donald Trump Ballroom or the Donald Trump East Wing. I mean, it's just hilarious because the people that hate Donald Trump, it's just like nails on a chalkboard for them. So yes, I think that this is not a massive deal. But the perception of it, there's pictures of obviously like a wrecking ball going through what is on, White House grounds. There are a portion of the public, I don't think there's many people, but certainly people that over-index on social media or in the corporate media places other than the great NewsNation, they are just obsessed with Donald Trump. And so this kind of just feeds into all of their fears about him, that he's destroying our democracy, and also this building that I didn't even know about until about 5 minutes ago. Now it's a very, very big deal.
Several of the donors, though, and this is what's raising eyebrows, I think, for many, are the same companies that have been awarded government contracts. I'm talking about Palantir, Amazon, Microsoft. Do you think that may be adding to the criticism?
I think it's all just par for the course, right? I mean, this is great. Meta, Amazon, Apple, these are companies that are, these are corporate, gigantic behemoths, but in a normal election year, 2016, 2020, in a normal environment, they would be kind of left-leaning companies. They would generally have their employee base are largely of the left. These are based in San Francisco and Los Angeles, and they've got big offices in New York and in DC. These are coastal gigantic companies, and yet here they are helping to build this sort of pet project of Donald Trump. Now, what's amazing about this is it's not going to be completed until maybe the end of 2028, but probably the beginning of 2029 with the way construction projects go. Donald Trump's not even really going to be able to use this gigantic ballroom and new East Wing that he's building. So it's really a legacy project that he's building for the next administration, which very well could be Democratic. So yes, I think that, by the way, NBC, their corporate boss is also Comcast. They're chipping in a little bit as well. So it's just a perfect congruence of all of the fears of the hashtag resistance that are still around. They have not left completely. And it's just, well, more bending of the knee, apparently, going on here as they pay a couple bucks to build this ballroom for 2029.
I do want to talk a bit about costs here, and the size of the ballroom keeps getting bigger. President Trump said the ballroom would be near the East Wing. He's not touching the East Wing. Then we saw the East Wing demolished. The cost was estimated to be about $100 million to build. Now it's $300 million. Do you think critics are also maybe complaining because of the lack of transparency? And I have about a minute left with you.
Look, I think that the easy answer is critics are going to complain no matter what. So I don't know if that's necessarily the reason. You pick your new reason. If it was $100 million, they'd find enough reason to complain. But I do think that this is, of course, an idea of yes, the lack of transparency, that there's this property. It's a visceral feeling. I mean, you're showing these pictures. I mean, they do look like a lot's going on the White House grounds here, and it's not like they're just putting a couple trees up. I mean, I actually saw an article about out that there were 6 trees that were apparently removed. 6, and 2 of them are very famous trees. I mean, they're going to find something no matter what. But we're going to see this for the next 3 years. This construction site that happens on the White House grounds.
Right.
This is going to be a story. Absolutely.
I am with you there, Steve Krakauer. Always good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.